Right now, the clock is ticking for thousands of Long Islanders facing a possible eviction. This after the Supreme Court dealt a serious blow to a proposal to shield tenants impacted by the pandemic. News 12's Kevin Vesey is here now with more on the decision and the uncertain future many are now facing. Kevin.
And Macy, this has to do with an eviction moratorium that was put in place by the CDC when the pandemic began. The Biden administration was seeking to extend it, but that was shot down by the U.S. Supreme Court. And now some housing advocates say this could lead to a homelessness crisis.
It would just be traumatic if we saw a major eviction proceeding take place.
Gwen O'Shea with the Community Development Corporation of Long Island, a housing advocacy group, says thousands of people in Nassau and Suffolk could lose their homes after the Supreme Court ruled that the federal eviction moratorium cannot be extended.
The importance of this program is really critical at so many different levels. First and foremost is to prevent homelessness and make sure that those that are currently housed can stay housed.
In its opinion, the court's conservative majority ruled, quote, if a federally imposed eviction moratorium is to continue, Congress must specifically authorize it. The decision was blasted by Governor Kathy Hochul, who wrote on Twitter, the Supreme Court's appalling and insensitive ruling eliminates a key line of defense for tenants, and we are exploring all options to protect New Yorkers from eviction. New York State has its own eviction moratorium in place, but that expires on August 31st. And Republican Assemblyman Michael Montesano of Glen Head says it should not be extended.
Going forward, it was in the best interest of both landlords and tenants that there is no further moratorium. The federal government has provided hundreds of millions of dollars in relief for both tenants and landlords. Unfortunately, the former Governor Cuomo has withheld those funds from distribution.
And Governor Hochul has pledged to speed up the distribution of that rent relief and says there's still more than $1 billion available. Meanwhile, the governor plans to call a special session in the state legislature to deal with the impending eviction crisis.